You okay? I'm back. Mm. Here we go. Got some nice cold grapes and cold ham. Hmm. That's good. No. She was a half ham. I'm not cooking tonight. Are you kidding me? If I cook, I'm going to be staying right over there where the air conditioner is. What I think I'll do is sort of make microwave omelet. Mix everything. Like if I want ham, you just chop up the ham, put it in there with chop up some cheese and put it in there, and then put the egg mixture in the bowl and cover it and put it in the oven. I mean microwave. Now the one today, this morning, it's a minute and a half. There's a part of the white that did not cook all the way, so I put that part aside. Remember one time, man, it was hot, so hot outside. My mom and my dad wanted chicken. He says, "Well, then you cook it. I'm not cooking." It says over 90 degrees outside. I'm not going to heat up the kitchen. He goes, "Well, he won't feel it." I'm like, "I'm not doing it." So I was about to do it because my dad has to eat too. And He came out and says, you know what, you're right, let's not cook. No. He says, why don't we just go to George's and get a nice, something cold on it. I says, can I get a salad and a grinder? He goes, yeah. You'll probably take most of the salad home. Who knows, I might eat some of the, all the salad and only some of the sandwich. No. Go eat your lunch. Go eat your dog food. It was lunchtime and I was taking the chicken out. I wasn't starting cooking yet.
No.
And he says, no, put that back in. You're right, it's way too hot. Let's go to George's. So he got the sandwich too, and he had that in the that night. I says, Dad, just get a large salad. Man, that was huge. They scaled down after a while. They oversized everything. You should have seen their BLTs and all the bacon. Because I got a large BLT. My brother said, well, you'll see. And they put it in front of me. I'm like, oh my God, what? I says, I know the fries are big. Well, the first time I ordered a large fry, my dad said, well, maybe she wants a large fry. I looked and went, oh, next time we'll share one. My grandma laughed. My mommy laughed. My dad says, you can always take them home and put them in the oven after. I went, yeah, I could do that. He says, Mom cut them up and made home fries out of it. I remember he said, how the heck did she do that? She said, just cut it into cubes. Put her seasonings on it and tossed it and put it in the oil and cooked it. She goes, oh, okay. Well, let's go over here. She's a little playful now. What are you doing, blue ball? Oh, attacking for lamb chop. What that lamb chop ever do to her? She's a big boy. I remember one time, grapes of all colors was on sale. Got my check, got the grapes of all colors. Man, I took them home, washed them very well. Towel, got a paper towel and patted them dry. Go play. Go ahead, go play. And mixed them all in a baking bowl. I brought them out, and everybody around me, oh, I want some grapes. I'm like, I didn't think of this. I said, I'll be right back. Don't touch it yet. So, and I came out and says, go get a Ziploc bag or a bowl. So I gave him a spoonful, a serving spoonful in their bowl. So after a while, my mom says, you know what? There's a few people that took it. Says, why don't you go bring that in? Get those two big red bowls we have, fill it with the grapes, and then take ours out. I'm like, that's a good idea. So that's what I did. But that was good. It was a really hot day too, so it was high noon too. Thank God I got a ride home on time. Here I am looking for some more. But no, ate too much of them as it is. Excuse me. That's what I do when I have an air bubble stuck and it hurt. I breathe in. One time I told my mom, it's supposed to be very hot. I was leaving for work, and she says, you want me to do the chicken now? I'm like, yes, the chicken breast. Put it all in the pan. Put some light. Don't put too much in it. Light olive oil on top. And lemon pepper all over everything. And put it in the oven. So I'm going to shred that, and it's going to be a massive chicken salad because it's going to be 100 degrees later on this week. And she doused it. I'm like, I waited until, I'm like, nope, that's way too much. Girl, are you going to fry it? She was sorry. So I had to rinse it off and then start it. And I was early anyway, I was always early for work. And then I put it in, I'm like, that's it. Now then I put lemon pepper. And then she finished cooking it. And I told her either shred it or cut it into really small pieces. So what she did was she just left it in the pan. I couldn't remember what you said, so I just left it. I'm like, oh my God. I covered it and put it in the fridge. So I'm like, well, shredding it was out because you had to shred it while it's still warm. It's just easier. So I got my iPad, turned that on, and I got cutting. She did the chicken that early in the morning because it was supposed to be really warm. In Riverbend, man, the apartments really heats up in the summer. Well, when you cook. Well, I'm gonna have to cook the eggs to make the egg salad today. I think I'm gonna make a big batch of that. Not a big batch, but a good amount of that. Because I got a bell pepper in there. I can stuff the bell pepper up with that nice egg salad. Man, my dad liked it in big chunks. So I gave it, made his sandwich. Oh, you did it, cut it up just right. He says, yeah. Well, in my sandwich, I'm cutting them up. I like them. I like it really small. Otherwise, I'll eat it with the fork. How do you like your egg salad? Now get a potato masher and just mash it in the bowl. I got celery. I even diced up carrot. And then one time I remembered what my mom said. I found a shredded carrot. And I just put them together and just cut those little perfect. That's a perfect size. And then I actually got the coleslaw mix one time and sliced that up, added, lined them all up as best as I can. Just cut that all down, add that with it. Man, that was good. Oh. Crazy that little. Mm. Almost 51 minutes. All right, 1, 2. One time Dad says, okay, you don't have to do dishes because I know your show's on first thing in the morning, he said. You got it. So I woke up very early, 5 o'clock, did the dishes, put them away, did the dishes, did the countertops, washed the kitchen. Well, what are you doing up so early doing this? You said first thing in the morning, as soon as I wake up. I didn't mean now. I meant after your devotion. I went, that's not first thing in the morning. Fine. And we had cereal, so I filled up the bowl. This big bowl, because he says, yeah, I got you this, because I was in bed, but when he come back, he got one of my favorite cereals, and I had that bowl filled, and he says, here's your quarter milk, because I knew you would want some right away, and I had a big thing full of milk. Man, that was good. I think it was Cocoa Pops. No, he handed me the box, handed me the quarter milk, because he got a half gallon and a quart, because he knew I was going to want a big bowl of it. And he says, this is the only time I'm letting you do this. I'm like, because he helped me with my diet. He says, this is the only time I'm letting you do this. I don't care if you eat the whole box. Well, the cereal in the box. So I went up, it was like 5:30 when I was done with everything. It didn't take me long to do it, and I went upstairs with that big bowl, filled it up with the Cocoa Pops, filled up with the milk, and I ate it. Ooh, yeah, that was good. And no, I did not eat the whole box. Like half of it. It was a humongous size. Wait a minute. I might be wrong. No, it wasn't Cocoa Pops. I'm sorry. It was Frosted Flakes. I know that's not the same, but he did have Cocoa Pops in there and Frosted Flakes. Cocoa Pops was for something else he was going to do. For a recipe. Something fun to make. I'm like, oh, alright. But he forgot about it and never made it. And then days later, he told me just to eat them to get him out of his sight because he was diabetic and it's tempting him too much. I says, okay, I'll just take it upstairs and snack on it. But that morning, it was I can't remember if it's Frosted Flakes or Rice Krispies. No, Frosted Flakes, because I filled that sucker up. Yeah, because even after I was done eating the cereal, I kept finding flakes on my table. On this very table. Yeah, when I mess up like that, some people don't believe me. It's fine. I believe I know for a fact what happened, so that's all that matters. Because I think my dad said that because he wanted to go back to bed. I hit Surrey by mistake. One, two, three. I think that helps. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Altogether, only 7, huh? But technically it's 6. Where is it? Are you eating? Good girl. Oh my gosh, she actually shook her head yes. You good girl. It looked like she said yes. Hopefully it cools down a little bit, then I'll take her outside to go bathroom. I did, and she just laid there. But if I remember her, she was laying down before I took her out, so I might. Yeah, she's eating. Hopefully she's eating the soft food because I want that in her. If she don't, she don't. As long as she's eating food. No! Jeez. She's right here. Did you eat? You're so cute. What happened to my chat? Oh, there it is. It's not like anybody's here. Well, in the chat, I mean. Ivy? Oh! You know, I still might make pasta. I know, I'm all over the place about supper. When I'm by myself, that's the way I am. And I remember one day, I said in my stream I was hungry. So I was going to do the chores. And I think I had to do, get the garbage can, you know, and all that, and do dishes and clean the kitchen. By the time I was done, I sat down, was watching a few videos, and then my brother comes home and says, I thought you were out to eat. I was. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm a supper. I just wanted to watch one video. He goes, that leads to one, and that leads to another. Did I see one? Oh, I only wanted to. Oh, I think he got out it was 7 o'clock when he got home. He says, well, we'll just make this pizza tonight. I'm like, it is Monday. So Mondays I usually wait for him. I'm so tempted to get another doll. But I need a couple things first. And then I'll see. I know there's a couple books I wanted to get to finish up my collection on, oh yeah, 30 Days of Creativity. I want to see a flip through first. Depends if I'm going to get it now or another time. I gotta put that scrubber on there. It's like a one of those loofahs, puffs. The puffs. It's on the handle, and I had one in Rhode Island, and I loved it. I got to all the places that I needed it for. And I was gonna get two, one in my bathroom, one in the shower. That was funny every time Danielle talked when she was video chatting. And the dog squeaked the ball. Hey, Ivy, you want me to throw the ball for you? Come on. You want me to throw the ball for you? Well, no, she doesn't want me to. It's funny, she stopped and looked at me and she had the ball in her mouth. Oh, she brought me the ball. Come here. I'm gonna throw it for you. Oh, seriously? Well. And you tell me that dogs don't understand. Oh, so funny. There was a woman, she was trying to, it was really hot outside, so she was training her dogs, they weren't that small, to go on a potty pad. They knew the concept, but the aim was always wrong. So she would go over there and try to move it where he was going to do his, duty. And they would get a little scared to move. I went, put 4 squares down. So she put 4 squares down in it, and they get it right on one of them. The mailman was calling, says, I'm gonna get my package today. And then he went right past my house and waved. I went, wave, hi. Hmm. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1. Yes, 6. Are you kidding me? Alright, you know what? They said these won't pop off. That's the second one so far. Today I had to replace. No, yes, I had to replace one down here. So that is a plus up there. It's ridiculous. So when I do this, now I can't find it. Oh, um, I'm gonna staple this to poster board. All right. Once it flattens out, I'm gonna get a gallon of Elmer's glue because Danielle did it and it came out just fine. She says, and I'm gonna use that and I'm gonna pour it right over it because those are popping off. So it's not a good guarantee from Diamond Art Club, now is it? Someone says do not set, you don't have to set them. Yeah, well, I'm going to. Okie dokie. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I had to do something for my brother. Well, sort of for me. This lotion I'm on for the dark patches on my cheek to get rid of it. In the morning, when I put it on, I have to follow up with sunscreen. I only need a little bit for my face, you know. And then when I go walker again, if I go walker, bring her outside, I'll just put some on my face. People think that you put sunscreen on once, it should be go. It's not gonna be good for all day long. You gotta keep putting it on. Banana boat. That's the one I just was gonna pick one because he says order send me the link for one, so that's what I was doing. There was a lot there. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just scroll until I see one I recognize. Banana boat. Yep. I like the price too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, one time with my dad. I mean, you know what I did for supper? I started supper and I was doing dishes at the same time. Put them in. This is nope. That's enough for supper dishes, and I need help with that today. Here's what. Just rinse out your dish and put it in there at least. Okay. And he did. Yep. My brother left it on the table. I heard my dad say, "Did you take care of your dish?" No, it's on the table. Michelle used to take care of it. She asked us to take care of our own, so you better go there before you get in trouble. So my brother comes out there, grabs it. Do. Yes, I'm doing my dishes. But that could have been my dad. No, it was my brother. Where? Cause I went to him and says, "Can you guys help me out on a few things?" Because if you guys either put the dishes in the dishwasher when you're done with them, or at least rinse them off so it's easier for me instead of standing there scrubbing dishes just to put them in the dishwasher. He literally had me wash off all the food. So one day I didn't listen to him. I put it in as is and it was still clean. I told him and he made me put him in a second time. They're not clean. Oh my gosh, come on. My mom knew someone put soap and water in the sink, right? Wash them like that and then put them in the dishwasher. She didn't want to get a dishwasher dirty. I mean, seriously? That defeats the purpose. They're already clean. She was watching me one time and she asked if I could do the dishes. After I washed them, I says, "Oh, now I'll put them in the dishwasher." I'm like, then why did you have me wash them if you're going to put them in the dishwasher? You don't need to do that. I sat back down. I said, "No, I'm not going to wash dishes twice." When we were moving, we made sure that everything was clean because it helps. Oh, tomorrow is Mother's Day, and I am wrapping her cigarettes in her hair coloring and caramel coffee and one of her makeup from the bathroom sink. I have nothing else to give her, but I want to do it. All right, Carol, here's an idea. Let me put it in the chat because it'll be easier. Carol, I'm going to put it in the chat. But now, you probably already read it. Carol, what you can do is color her a nice picture and write a message on the back of the picture or on a sheet of notebook paper. She will be happy with that. That's what I did it for my mom. I was at school and talking about it. This is a color picture. Because it was 2 weeks away, well, I can do my poster. So I did a small one and everything my mom liked. And then put it on the table. This is before she didn't like the one I did for her. I did patterns. I thought it was cool. She didn't like it. It's fine. Happy Mother's Day. I brought it back in my room. But this one she liked. I don't know what. I think she used it to put a plate on, like a placemat. So. I remember one time I was hungry, so I did the rice and I did the hamburger and I did a package of vegetables and mixed it all together. And even my brother he actually ate the rest of it. That was good, but there's no flavor. I did salt and pepper, but I'm like, there was something missing. I'm like, what is missing? I remember cream of chicken soup or cream of mushroom soup. I put 2 of those in there when the rice was, I guess you could say al dente, and I mixed it in and put it on low. And I stirred it every once in a while so it wouldn't stick. No, so you gotta turn that up. I'm like, nope, it's cooking slow. Well, I'm hungry. I said, well, then fix something. This is mine anyway. No, I was joking with her. So I kept staring it in. It was, oh my gosh, it was so good. And then, tasted it. I'm like, oh, this is so good. And I did biscuits. And, I did it like biscuits and gravy. I said, hey, Mom, look, I'm going to do it like biscuits and gravy. So I did 2 biscuits on the plate for her, and I put it all over that. And me and her was eating it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Oh, okay. Okay. My mom bought like 4 things of grated cheese because it was on sale. And she was wondering, well, this one chicken I did was so good. In the breadcrumbs, I put a whole thing of the Parmesan cheese in there. I mixed it really nice, really even. I needed more breadcrumbs to put in the mix. And I did the chicken. So I did a lot of chicken that day. Like 2 or 3 different batches. I just kept doing. No, I had more than that because I put like only 3 in the pan at a time. And my mom says, "What are you doing? I'm making fried chicken. Can you like give me space here?" What? Get out of here. Go play. So guys, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go do those dishes, get supper going because now I'm getting myself hungry, so I don't need this. No, you know what? I'll leave that on. And I will see you either later on or tomorrow. Remember, if I go live at night, in the evening, like at 7 or 8, I do not send out notifications. So around 7, whatever, if you're on YouTube just watching random videos, just, check in